Hello you guys. I don't typically do a ton of vlogs, but I asked you guys on my community YouTube page what you guys liked better, if you liked like a chatty heart to heart or if you liked a vlog. And overwhelmingly you guys said vlogs, which I was just so shocked about because I just feel like they don't do well on my channel. But a lot of you guys did say that you liked both or you liked having a chatty part in the video. So this is a little bit last minute. I wasn't necessarily planning on vlogging today, but I thought I was gonna do all these things and I might as well take you guys along with me. We do have to go to the grocery store. That is top on the list because I have been miserably failing about making it there. But we are also going to get ingredients to make my jalapeno ranch recipe. That is a dupe of Chuy's from Texas. If you know about Chuy's, you know their ranch is amazing. So we're gonna bring that to a small group tonight and I might do a little sewing. I've had a couple banners to make actually, so we'll paint those and probably chat a little bit. Yeah, like I said, just a very wholesome vlog, not doing anything in particular, but just getting to hang out and be with each other. So we'll see how this goes. I feel like I have a hard time vlogging what I'm doing through the day. Maybe it's also just because I'm out of the flow of it. Like I haven't vlogged kind of like a day in my life in a bit. I think I'm just like very protective of my life now that I've been on YouTube for a little bit. Everyone just has so many opinions on things and I'm like scared to open up too much of my life to like criticism on the internet. But yeah, vlogging always makes me like feel like it's very intimate. I exported and I'm uploading my jean try on video. When you're seeing this, it went up last week. I feel so much better now that my jeans are sorted through. Like thinking about getting ready today, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I have so much less jeans in there that actually fit in the bins. I also feel like I'm getting much better at curling my hair, if you guys noticed. Yeah, I feel like I found the way to do it. I don't know, don't take a tutorial from me, but I've just been opening up like this and like rolling it down and then going back, and that's been helping for me. I have longer hair now, so like curling just has been difficult, but I think this is what works. Just like look at that. Normally try to not do too many curls. I don't like need a ton necessarily. I just want it to have a little bit of something going on. I have my American Eagle bootcut jeans. I am obsessed with these. You guys already know, but I do feel like this is maybe like a little bit fancy for what I'm doing today. I still want to like look cute. I thought about wearing like the tighter jeans and then this like oversized light purple hoodie. I do think that that's like a fun look, but I do wish that I feel like this color, it's not like quite purple enough and I feel like I'm just getting a little washed out in it. Is this cute? It's like a really fun purple pink color. I feel like maybe it's more pink. Or I could just change up the pants entirely. Ugh, I'm just feeling off in everything right now. Okay, this is a little bit out of left field, but honestly, I think I really like this. Kind of want something longer because I'm just not in the mood to just like, you know, be full, you know what I mean. So I like that this is longer, but it's a little bit more casual still, but I love the color. I like that. I feel like that's cute. I think that's what we're gonna go with. Okay, so here's the outfit. I love this. I feel like gingham is so cute for spring. And pants, can't go wrong with blue and green. But yeah, we really gotta get going because the editing this morning and mainly the exporting took me way too long. Like my computer is getting so slow and bad at exporting. It always takes like triple the time that I think it's going to. Let's get the grocery store over with because I've been dreading this all week. Okay, we made it to the grocery store. I am really gonna try and run in and run out. I don't want to be in here any longer than I have to, so let's get going. I swear I always have the cart that's the loudest. It's crazy. I hate going to the grocery store. I'm like so overstimulated right now. Yes, white chocolate chips. These are my favorite. I'm gonna try the salsa. It's kind of good. It's on sale. We need jalapenos for our ranch. This is AJ's request. I don't know why he loves this, but he does. I think I got everything, and I kind of just want to get out of here, but I'm gonna get an olipop first. I actually never tried this one. Oh my gosh, we did it. Okay, we did it. And to celebrate, I thought we'd try this new, well, it's not new. I just have never tried watermelon lime lollipop, or oh my gosh, olipop. I do like the watermelon from Poppy, but I haven't tried this one. I actually like that. It's not too limey, but it's like not too watermelon. Like I almost wouldn't guess that this was watermelon flavored. I would say if you don't like the taste of watermelon, you might actually like this. The watermelon Poppy definitely is more in your face watermelon, but it tastes really fresh and nice for summer. Like this tastes like a summer drink. Cheers to that and to getting the groceries done. Okay, we also have a little surprise delivery from AJ. He's been doing this lately where I'll mention something that I really want or want to save up for or like, and he'll purchase it on the spot. So this is one of those items and I'm so excited to show you guys. But as motivation, I'm gonna put away the groceries first and then we can open up AJ's little surprise gift for me. He never confirmed, like I had speculation that he got what's in here and he didn't like deny it or confirm it. I can't wait to hear like from his perspective why he chose to get these, but let's get these groceries put away so we can open up this present. I'm so excited. Okay, let's open this up. I definitely, in our relationship, am the saver, so like I'm typically not one to purchase something. I mean, obviously on my channel I thrift a lot, but thrifting is a lot cheaper and I'm saving money thrifting obviously versus buying things new. So AJ tends to be the one to get new stuff for me, which is really sweet. I don't know if you guys remember, but last year around this time, AJ surprised me with Dolce Vita sneakers. I wear them all the time. You guys have seen me in them. They're those like green and white sneakers. They're so cute. They're so comfy. And I was on their website and I saw that they had these. Wait, they have ribbon. Wait, I didn't know about that. I found these. I don't know how I feel about the ribbon, honestly. I didn't know that they, wait. So I was telling AJ about these that I saw this colorway because this is new. I don't think they had this before. I think it's, they're the orchid nylon. That's what it is, nylon. Oh, good. Oh, yay. Okay, they do have regular shoelaces. This is so funny. I don't know why AJ got me these. Like there's no like occasion really going on, but how fun are these? I've been loving just like orange and purple, orange and pink. Honestly, like I could have almost every colorway in these shoes. I love them so much. I think they're just so fun. Wow. Oh, this was the wrong foot to do. I like, that's such a fun pop of color. Oh my gosh. I think though it'll look like a lot more me with like the white laces. So cool. The vinyl or like the nylon is very interesting. I'll show you guys my other ones. These are the ones he surprised me with last summer. I love how they're like white but have like some color to them and they're just simple and fun. Like they almost look kind of retro but like modern. So these ones are, I guess, leather, suede. How fun are these for this summer? Like, especially being that my word of the year is color. Like I just feel like these fit into it perfectly. Okay. Here's with the white laces and here's with the ribbon. I love how they look with these white laces. This is just definitely way more me, way more casual. Like I feel like it's already like kind of a lot to have it be the colorway that it is, but I love the casual laces like this. This is so fun. I really gotta get started on the ranch. I will get to these in a little bit, but thank you AJ, I love you. Normally I like to test it just to see if there's anything that we want to add, or I guess we can't really take much away, but honestly, I think it's pretty good. It always gets better in the fridge too, like waiting. Also, I wanted to try this. Love a chipotle salsa. Oh no. So yeah, this one looks good. This one is just for AJ and I too, by the way, if you're worried about double dipping. It has an odd flavor to it, but it's still good. But it's really good ingredients, actually. I don't know what sugar and spice is, but it has sugar and spice in here. I'll eat that though, that's good. But yeah, you really can't go wrong with Chuy's jalapeno ranch. This is so good. I could have this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I was mainly worried about it being a little too hot, but I don't think it will be. In the Midwest, there's not a lot of spice. Welcome to my sewing room. Now that it's summer, I am just like in the sewing mood. Like I feel like I want to sew things. And one of the things that I finished is this little banner for my friend. She just had her baby, well, I guess in January, but and her name is Lillian. And for her baby shower, I actually wasn't able to go to her baby shower because it was 2 weeks after our second miscarriage. But I, just gave her one of these that it was good for a free banner and she cashed it in. We have a nice little Lillian banner. This turned out so cute. I'm definitely in the groove with banners now. I really love making them. They used to be kind of like a lot of work or just like time consuming, and now they aren't as much. So I can't wait to give that to her. But today, the one that we're gonna work on is the bridal shower banner. So that's exciting. I got these all sketched out. I mean, if you can probably barely see it. We are just going to paint it today, this brown color. I use this color a lot. I use it for my brother's banner that turned out really cute. It's kind of a nice alternative to black because it's dark, but it's not so contrasted, April has been a really good, well, by the time you're watching this, it's May, but April was like really good month for AJ and I. Like a lot of stuff happened. April was actually the anniversary of basically our life changing forever when we found out about our first miscarriage. That really was, I feel like, the beginning of the end. It was funny because my word for that year was change. I genuinely thought the change would be just that we have a baby, we are parents, we change like our identity as parents and like our marriage. Like there was so much more change than I ever even wanted. So there's all that. It's been officially a year since our first miscarriage, but also in April, I got my third 0 for my HCG, which means that because I had a partial molar pregnancy, I wanted to keep monitoring my HCG levels to make sure that there wasn't any regrowth or any cancerous tumor, anything like that. So it had to stay at 0 for 3 months, and I got my last and final 0, which means that this miscarriage officially over. And so we were very excited about that. That happened around Easter, literally Good Friday. My doctor emailed me and was like, yep, you're good to go, everything's good. And so I definitely feel like Easter this year was really different and kind of a little bit more reflective. And then we ended up having a little ceremony and buried our second baby, Sunny. Even though it was a little bit far out, this miscarriage just was long and drawn out, so it didn't feel right to bury our baby until everything was done. Like if I knew a year ago going through the first miscarriage that in a year I'd end up burying another baby that we miscarried, I would be like devastated. But the weird thing was I just have so much hope finally, so much more peace in where we're at. The ceremony was really good. I'd love to go into it sometime because it was so beautiful, and it was really simple. Like we kept it even more simple than Shalom's. All that to say is I was realizing that in April so much has been going on. Like there's been so many endings and new beginnings. Everything within this year from April to April, it like solidified the year, and it feels like now we can move on into a new year. AJ and I are doing different things with jobs and stuff, and that's been really exciting. I feel like that's been giving us a purpose. I feel like such a fresh start, and it just feels like such a perfect time to start it. It just feels like such a beautiful month of like endings and beginnings. In terms of like how I've been doing with the miscarriages, I definitely have like good and bad days and moments for sure, but I will say I finally have gotten to the point where I feel just like blessed and honored to even like have a baby to bury. I don't know if that sounds like weird, but I was just thinking that like how blessed are we that we have so much love that we were able to give to our babies, I just have been feeling like really blessed, and that is just like not how my past year has been going. All that to say is that April was just a really exciting, fresh, like new month for us, and it felt like hope. Like it felt like this year could actually be different and that God is doing a new thing, and that like all the loose ends from the past year just got kind of tied up in April. Again, there is something so special about having a little ceremony. AJ and I were like, I don't know, tempted to not do it because it had been so long, and it's so hard to like open up all those feelings again, you know, and like kind of force yourself to like go through this when you could just have a normal day if you wanted. It really brings a lot of closure. I told AJ about this, but when we were walking, we buried our babies on my parents' land, kind of back in this little area, and it's really pretty and like secluded and stuff, and I wanted to like turn around and look back, but I thought of that verse about it, I think it's Lot's wife or something, where she looked back and she turned into a pillar of salt, and it talks about like not looking back, and that's kind of how I feel. It's like having this ceremony was like we were able to say goodbye and like let it be what it was, and like I feel like we have a lot more peace about what happened, and like almost like acceptance, I guess, that this is what happened and everything, and now we can kind of like move on. I don't really want to speak too soon because I do feel like at any given day, like I could like be like, Molly, like why did you say that? Like that is not how you feel at all. Like this is terrible and I wish this never happened. I don't know. I hate to say I wouldn't change it, but like I just feel so blessed to have the gift of like this softness that has formed, and like this strength, I think, this like gold, you know, that it talks about in the Bible, that's formed when you go through trials and struggles. Like I just always want to like honor our babies with like that they made me better and not bitter, and so I've been trying to do that, and it really does just take time. I am so glad that I gave myself a lot of time. I think obviously I could have been better at it in some ways, but I definitely was not, and I think it just comes from my personality of like sadness and going through hard things, is like I'm gonna have this suck if this sucks. If things are hard, like I want them to be hard. I don't want to try and like make it happy and gloss over it and stuff like that. So I do think I did do a good job of like staying in the hard when it was hard and like letting it be that, because I just think I couldn't have really gotten to this spot fully if I hadn't really just wrestled out all of the grief and suffering and pain and everything, and bitterness and anger, jealousy, and all of that. So that would be my advice to you if you're going through it. Like don't rush through the sadness. I know it can be hard though, because it feels like you're the only one being sad, or who maybe like understand why it's sad. I've really lately been identifying with the name Angel Mom, and I really like that. I see it online sometimes and like on social media and whatever, and I don't know, I just really like that, and I feel like it makes me feel like that's like the way to describe me, because I wouldn't say that I obviously feel completely like a mom, since I don't have my babies on earth. Like I don't have earthly babies, but I do have babies in heaven, and I feel like the way that I can take care of them is by taking care of my life, you know, by taking care of the people around me, of my husband, and living a really beautiful life for them. And because of them, you know, God has just been really patient with me during this time. I definitely have had difficult moments in my, like, I don't want to say faith, but just more in my relationship with God. It's like been definitely difficult, I'd say, but I feel like now I'm in a much better spot with that. So I feel like I can trust him, and it was hard for me to say that a couple months ago. So, and again, that just like I feel like takes so much time. So I feel like I would hear, you know, people's stories or blog posts about miscarriages and stuff, and it's like, dang, like why am I not there yet? Why am I not better? You know, like why do I kind of suck at like having miscarriages? Like I can't even like feel grateful really, or like, you know, I just am so angry, jealous, and like comparing all the time, and I just feel so robbed and everything. But it takes time to get there. Most people obviously share their story from more of like a healed place, and that's obviously the goal, but it doesn't mean that it's going to happen right away. But you can get glimmers of that, you know, during that journey. It's frustrating when it doesn't stay. All it takes is one pregnancy announcement to completely ruin your whole day or week, honestly. You guys, it is almost hammock weather, and I could not be more excited. It just needs to be like a touch warmer, and I will be definitely bringing out the hammock. I'm so excited. I wish I could lay out there right now, but I just think it's not warm enough. I don't know. This is the first time in our small group that all of the guys and girls are getting together. We normally do women's and then the men go together, and we haven't had like a big group yet. So we're gonna have pizza, which will be fun. AJ and I don't normally eat pizza very often. So it's always fun to have pizza. Normally it's like a special occasion whenever we do get pizza and stuff. But yeah, today ended up being such a beautiful day. It started off kind of gloomy, but the sun has just been out and it's been nice and warm. Like, I feel like the air is starting to get like the summer air where it actually has warmth to it and not like a cold chill, which is my favorite. Like, I hate spring with that chill in the air. It's like my least favorite. I hope everyone likes my ranch. It made me realize I forgot to get chips at the grocery store. I can bring the ones that I have, I just don't have a ton, and I knew I needed chips. I almost thought about changing my outfit, but I probably will just leave it. I mean, I like the outfit. It's just like, you know how like you feel like you want to like change into something new when you have like somewhere new to go? That's kind of how I feel. I think this is good and cute. I'm so tempted to put on a big oversized hoodie. Like, that is desperately what I want to be in right now. Yeah, I just thought I'd put a couple extra curls in my hair just to freshen it up and just for fun. Yeah, this honestly was like a pretty good vlog day. It felt pretty natural and normal. Like I said, it's been a while since I've just brought you along on a normal day, but I really liked getting to hang out with you guys. It reminded me of why I like vlogging. It's fun to like go through your day and know that other people are like coming along. But I think that's also why I get anxious about it, because it feels a little bit like nerve-wracking. Okay, we gotta leave soon. I don't know if I'm gonna meet AJ there or if he's coming here. We're probably gonna have to drive separate, which I hate, but oh well.